Hi friends, welcome back. Guys, in this video I am going to give you a very important topic on which definitely one question is going to come in the UPSC prelims, and you need to prepare this topic holistically. So I am going to brainstorm this topic in detail, and also I am going to give you the type of question which can come on this topic. Guys, you all know that this year, the topic of green hydrogen is in news, and definitely UPSC will ask some question or the other on the topic. So let me discuss this topic in detail. Guys, I am Santosh Pandey. I have cracked the UPSC prelims examination all 6 times with one of the highest marks ever scored by any UPSC aspirant. And the last couple of years I have been helping thousands of aspirants to crack the prelims examination. And this year, guys, I am going to predict more than 60 questions in the UPSC prelims. Guys, please follow this video series. So let's begin, guys. So today's topic is hydrogen. Guys, the first aspect which you need to prepare on this topic is basic features of hydrogen. What are the basic features of hydrogen? Here you can follow my daily prelims notes where I have explained you the basic features of hydrogen, that hydrogen is colorless, odorless and abundant in Earth's atmosphere, and it is utilized for industrial uses such as petroleum refining, aerospace application and manufacturing of chemicals and metals, and ammonia for fertilizers. Hydrogen is the lightest and the first element in the periodic table, and hydrogen is non-toxic, non-metallic, odorless, tasteless, colorless, and it also emit zero emissions when burnt with oxygen. These are some basic details you need to know about hydrogen. Then what you need to prepare is hydrogen as a fuel versus fossil fuel. You have to prepare the comparative analysis. So here let me give you some facts that hydrogen's calorific value is higher than fossil fuel, and hydrogen does not emit greenhouse gas emission when we burn hydrogen in comparison to fossil fuel. So you have to make a comparative study between hydrogen as a fuel and fossil fuel. Then why do we need to move towards hydrogen? Because we have to move towards net zero. So I hope you know what is net zero. Then guys, what you need to prepare is hydrogen as a source of energy and hydrogen as a carrier of energy. Then guys, the most important topic where many of the students are confused is types of hydrogen. Guys, types of hydrogen. Hydrogen is classified on the basis of the process in which it is manufactured. The first process is called coal gasification process, and the hydrogen produced through this process is called brown hydrogen. Then the next process is steam methane reforming of natural gases. Let me repeat, steam methane reforming of natural gases, and the hydrogen produced through this process is called gray hydrogen. Then guys, the next process of production of hydrogen is electrolysis. Guys, on the basis of from where the electricity comes in electrolysis, the energy comes from on that basis this hydrogen can be divided into yellow hydrogen, pink hydrogen and green hydrogen. If the electricity is coming from grid, then it is called yellow hydrogen, whereas if the electricity is coming from nuclear, then it is called pink hydrogen. Wherever electricity is coming from renewable energy, then it is called green hydrogen. One more category of hydrogen is blue hydrogen, which is gray hydrogen, plus when there is carbon capture and carbon storage of the carbon emissions in the gray hydrogen, then it is called blue hydrogen. Guys, this is the various types of hydrogen. Guys, many a time students get confused. What is brown hydrogen, what is gray hydrogen, what is blue hydrogen, what is yellow, what is pink, what is green. Now I believe you will be able to easily differentiate between them. There is another way of producing hydrogen, which is electrolysis of ammonia, which is produced in agriculture. So guys, agriculture can be also a source of hydrogen. What we can do is that we can electrolyze the ammonia which is produced in agriculture, and one of the benefit of electrolysis of ammonia rather than electrolysis of water is what? Ammonia, the energy required is relatively less than the electrolysis of water. So that is one thing you should keep in mind. Guys, then guys, what you need to prepare is that you need to prepare the green hydrogen mission. You can see here the Union Cabinet approved the green hydrogen mission. The details of the green hydrogen mission, you can see here the goals of the green hydrogen mission are what? So development of green hydrogen production capacity at least 5 million metric ton per annum. Then over 8 lakh crore of investment. Then creation of 6 lakh jobs. Then 1 lakh crore of reduction in fossil fuel import, then abatement of nearly 50 million metric ton of annual greenhouse gas emissions. So these are the advantages. These are the advantages of National Green Hydrogen Mission. And guys, this is going to be achieved through what? Through two programs. Okay, two incentives are given in this project. One is what you can see here. One is called SITE, under the Strategic Intervention for Green Hydrogen Transition Program. SITE. Two distinct financial incentives, okay, are given, targeting domestic manufacturing of electrolyzers and production of green hydrogen will be provided under the mission. The mission will also support pilot project in emerging end user sector and production pathways. Regions capable of supporting large scale production and utilization of hydrogen will be identified and developed as green hydrogen hubs. An enabling policy framework will be developed to support establishment of green hydrogen ecosystem. A robust standards and regulation framework will also be developed. Further, PPP framework for research and development, strategic hydrogen innovation partnership called SHIP, will be facilitated under the mission. R&D project will also be goal oriented, time bound and suitably scaled up to develop globally competitive technologies. A coordinated skill development program will be also undertaken under this mission. Ministry of Renewable and New Energy will be responsible for overall coordination of the mission. So this is very important. Which ministry? Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. Okay, Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. Two components. One is called what? SITE. Another is what called SHIP. So these are the two incentives which are there in this mission. And overall objective of this mission is what? Overall objective of the mission is to, okay, at least produce 5 million metric ton of hydrogen, okay, and then additional renewable energy capacity of 125 gigawatt, then investments of 8 lakh crore, jobs of 6 lakhs, and then reduce the fossil fuel imports of over 1 lakh crore and abatement of annual greenhouse emissions of 50 million metric ton. Okay, so this is the detail about the program. Guys, this is a very important, okay, this can come in the scheme based question. This can come in the scheme based question. So please remember SITE and SHIP. Please remember SITE and SHIP, very important. And please remember the objectives, okay, or the goals or the outcomes under this mission. So guys, okay, one question can either come on the basic features of hydrogen or the types of hydrogen. I believe, okay, one question can come on types of hydrogen. Here, brown hydrogen is produced through coal gasification, grey hydrogen is produced through steam methane reforming of natural gas, then through electrolysis of water, hydrogen is produced of three categories. One is yellow, then pink, then green. Yellow is produced through grid electricity, pink is produced through nuclear energy, and green hydrogen is produced through renewable energy. And guys, where there is a category called blue hydrogen. Blue hydrogen is produced, okay, when the emission, carbon emission in the gray hydrogen is captured and stored, then it becomes blue hydrogen. Guys, hydrogen can also be produced through electrolysis of ammonia, which is produced in the agriculture process. Guys, right now also, okay, hydrogen, which is a gray hydrogen, is used in many industrial processes. These processes are what? Fertilizer industry, petroleum refining industry, steel industry, okay, steel industry, manufacturing of chemicals. Okay, so in this industry, at present also gray hydrogen is utilized. So this also they can ask you. So I hope guys you like the brief video on this topic. Guys, I can tell you no question can come outside this. No question on this topic can come outside this, and definitely one question is going to come. So please watch this video carefully. Guys, here I would like to tell you that in the Optima series, I am going to frame all likely questions on all likely and expected topics for the UPSC prelims 2023. Guys, last year I predicted around 60 to 70 questions in the UPSC prelims 2022, and this year I am working very hard to help you, give at least 60 to 70 topics again. Guys, if these topics, if you prepare beforehand and if these similar topics come in the exam, guys, you will have an advantage over other candidates. So please don't miss this, extra edge which you can have over other aspirants. Thank you friends. Bye bye. Take care. God bless you.